It's the man YSN, and you're listening to YSN Radio. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, man. You're rocking with the man YSN. When you're tuning into the episode of YSN Radio, the coolest podcast in the South, man. We are back again for another episode 77, actually, man. And got a lot to ground to cover. Last week, I made a big splash with some of the comments I made, man. So I'm gonna do a little follow-up on some of the stuff that's transpired over the week, because there have been a few developments, man. So first and foremost, let's hit the ground running. Last week I did make the announcement that edutainment has come to an end. While that may be true, it has come to an end on 90.3. However, it is not over. Ladies and gentlemen, the Edutainment Hip Hop Show will be being picked back up just on a brand new home at WOZO 103.9 FM right here in Knoxville. Same night, different time slot, 10 to 1, opposed to the previous 9 p.m. to midnight. We'll be on 10 to 1 every Saturday night, back again on Knoxville airwaves, just this time on 103.9 FM WOZO. So shout out to them. Shout out to BT for putting the entire play together, man. Edutainment gets to live to see another day. If one door closes, two more open, because we also got a TV deal in the works, man. So more information on that as well as those details develop a little bit more, man. But as of right now, we are back this weekend, this Saturday nights, 103.9 FM WOZO. The Edutainment Hip Hop Show lives to see another day, man. So thank you to everyone who is sending out all your love and support over these past couple weeks when as we've been trying to figure everything out, man. You know, I'm just happy that, although our home at 90.3 we're that door closed, we're very happy for the people of WOZO at 103.9 to continue to open their doors to us and to let the culture live again, man. So it's going to be a great thing for edutainment, for me, BT, DJ Megs. It's also going to be a great for the Knoxville community, the local music scene, the hip hop scene, not even Knoxville, but Tennessee as a whole. Still opening up the platform for more independent artists to get their voices heard, to get their first look, man. So just very happy to be able to come back here and give you some good news, because I know last week I went back and looked at the clip. I was like, damn, I actually sounded really, really sad, because I was, man. I've been doing this for the love of the game. I don't get paid to do edutainment. I do that show for the love of the game, simply because I love what I do, man. And it's for the culture, man. It's for the culture. It's my way of giving back. So glad that we are still able to continue to do that and serve the culture, man. 90.3. Thank you for having us. 19 years. WOZO 103.9. Thank you for bringing us back, man. So we'll be back this Saturday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., rocking y'all out, man, like we always do, man. So shout out to BT for putting that one together. Wouldn't have happened without you, brother. I wish you could have been here tonight. He was supposed to be on the show tonight, man, but he got caught up with work and everything. So it's all good. But had to deliver the good news at the top of the show, man. Got to start on a strong note, man. But moving on, bro. So last week I made some comments about Bronny James and his dog shit performance in the Summer League, and I ruffled a lot of feathers online. I ruffled a whole lot of feathers online. Let me read some of the comments that I had on the video, because if you follow us on Instagram and TikTok, man, you see that I clip out every single episode and put it up online. So I put the clip of me talking about Bronny James up, and let's see. Jaylen Brown was third pick and shot .526 in his first Summer League. Y'all just find a way to hate on Bronny. Motherfuckers putting the pressure on him. That's the top 3 picks don't even get. In the last top 3, for a few years, they played terrible in the Summer League. Y'all want the 55th pick to be a god. Got a point there. However, past 55th picks haven't been LeBron James' son. He quit meat rotten. This is my favorite one. How many points did you average? Absolutely none. That's why I'm on here talking right now, because I suck at basketball. You feel me? That's what you do. If you can't play, you talk. And that's exactly what I'm doing. But reason why I came on here to talk more about this Bronny James situation, because I had a friend of mine reach out. He watched the episode last week. He seen the comments and struck a nerve in him. I guess he's a Lakers fan or a Bronny fan, LeBron, one of the two, man. But shout out to my man Justin Smith, J Smith 731 on Instagram. Hit me up. He didn't even say anything, man. He just sent me an Instagram post from Bleacher Report of Bronny James sinking some shots, and I was like, so bullying does work. And he sends me another stat about Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick. He says, while the second pick sticking it up and nobody's saying nothing. I was like, well, Alex Sarr is LeBron's son. And I said, to appease you, I'll talk about the other garbage players on next week's episode. And he said, Bronny is really one of them guys, and I'll be waiting. So I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer, Justin. So let's talk about it, man. Since you did send me the stat on Alex Sarr, I did go and do some homework on him. So Alex Sarr is the Wizard, 2nd overall pick in the NBA this year. 7 foot, I believe he's the center. Yeah, 7 foot center for the Washington Wizards, man. 2nd overall pick, Washington Wizards. Alex Sarr is playing like butt cheeks. Dude fucking sucks. There's really no other way to go around it. Summer League just wrapped up a few days ago. His final stats, he shot 9 for 47. What the fuck? All right, you're 7 feet tall. That's a waist of height. You're literally right there. There's no reason for you not to be making any shots. 22.6 total shooting percentage, 3.8 points per game average. That's horrible. That's horrible. And you're the 2nd overall pick. Bronny, on the other hand, Bronny, the 55th pick, average ended up finishing pretty strong. In his last 2 games, he scored 12 points against the Hawks, 13 points against the Cavs, sat out against the last game against the Bulls. However, he finished the Summer League averaging 8 points a game, 35 field goal percentage, 100% from the free throw line. We're not going to talk about his 3-pointers. We already know how that goes. But point of the matter is, Alex Sarr, number 2 overall pick, did astronomically worse than the 55th pick. Was Bronny James sticking it up? Absolutely. But was Alex Sarr taking a big fat shit on the court? Absolutely. What the fuck? You're the number 2 overall pick. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for you to average 3 points per game at 7 feet tall. You're right there. You're right. You're literally right there. The goal. How much is the goal? How high is the goal? What? 10 feet? Let's look it up real quick. How tall is an NBA? How tall is a NBA regulation hoop? I could type. Let's see. How tall is an NBA? 10 feet. 10 feet off the ground. You're 7 feet tall. All you gotta do is reach up and drop that motherfucker in. There's absolutely no reason for you to be shooting that bad. Just stand by the goal, drop that motherfucker in. Maybe I'm oversimplifying it. Maybe I am. But I don't know, man. Once again, like I said, that's why I'm talking and not on the court playing. You feel me? But that's absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. 2nd overall pick, 3 points in the Summer League, averaging 3 points in the Summer League. And it's just a Summer League, man. I understand that, but isn't it supposed to be a precursor to the regular season for you to get your first look at these new guys coming into the league, man? Especially rookies. Aren't you supposed to ball out in the Summer League to guarantee some minutes and playing time? I don't know, man. I'm a casual. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. I'm a casual. Either way it goes, man. Alex Sarr, number 2 overall pick, did worse in the Summer League than Bronny James, a 55th overall pick. So, thank you for bringing that across my desk, Justin. You put a lot of things into perspective. That pretty much his last draft class is kind of not all that. Shout out to Dalton Connect, though, man. He also got drafted to the Lakers. Go Vols, baby. But yeah, man. A lot of people, man. These numbers. The numbers don't lie. You can call me a hater all you want to, but the numbers don't lie. They really don't. They really do not, man. What else did I talk about last week? President Trump survived an assassination attempt, and I posed the question, is Biden cooked? He's Joe Biden cooked. Personally, I thought it was going to be over for him. I thought it was going to be over for him. Donald Trump survives an assassination attempt. His work was cut out for him after that. Well, I was absolutely right. Joe Biden has dropped out the presidential race. Just gave his formal address to the American people today. Pretty much he said it's not about him. And he's thinking he's putting the best interest of the country ahead of his own wants and needs, man. And good for him, because America did not need an 88-year-old president, however the fuck old he is, man. We didn't need that at all. We didn't need that at all. I feel like him getting COVID and realizing, coming face to face with his age and mortality, kind of just like, you know what? Throw the towel in, man. And he tagged in Kamala Harris, and she has hit the ground running. Kamala Harris is a brand new Democratic nominee for the 2024 election, and she has raised damn near $100 million within the first couple days of her being on the campaign trail. And I don't know about you, man, but I feel personally, I feel good about Kamala, but I do have one burning question surrounding Kamala Harris. Will America vote for a black woman over Donald Trump? Will America vote for a black woman over Donald Trump? That's a serious question, man. I really, really do wonder that, because a white woman ran against Donald Trump. And we see how that went. She won the popular vote. Yes, Hillary did win the popular vote, but we see how that went. Plus, all right, let's rewind to 2008 when Barack Obama was running against John McCain, his first term. They were trying to call this man a terrorist, saying he was a Muslim, went for his church, like everything they could dig up on this man and just discredit him simply because he was black. They did it, man. They I wouldn't say unseen racism, but very blatant racism masked over as Islamophobia. But we all know, man, no one wanted to see a black man in office, but we made it happen. And I was like, when Hillary Clinton was running for president, a white woman, people were giving her shit. And she was white. Now, do you really think a black woman is going to be giving any sort of grace? Black people aren't even giving her any grace. Granted, she was a prosecutor back in the day. Her track record shows she locked up, I would say, a couple thousand people on trumped up charges, withheld evidence in a bunch of different cases. Very shady behavior as a prosecutor. Very shady behavior. I'm not ignoring that. However, I've been seeing online black people are discrediting her blackness because I guess because her father is of Indian descent or something like that. Saying she was a hoe back in the day. She used to fuck with Montel Williams. Talking shit because she's an AKA. All these superficial stupid ass reasons. Besides, no one's talking about what policies she was going to implement. How will she benefit the country at all? They're all just harping on these shit that personally I feel like doesn't matter. All right, it's a black woman. I don't care if her dad was fucking Australian, a penguin. She's black. Why is that even a question, man? And so that really just brings me to the question, like I said, man, will America vote for a black woman over Donald Trump? Because she's not even getting support from black people. You know? It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be a tough one. I'm not saying that she's going to lose. But I'm just speaking objectively here based on things that I have seen over the past week since, all this has unfolded. A lot of people have been expressing their opinions about her. And it just makes me think, man, Donald Trump just survived an assassination attempt. We all know how hard his supporters go for him. Put up a black woman against that man. Oh no, we're going to see a lot of racism. Plus, Tennessee representative just said she's a DEI hire today. DEI is like the new word for nigga. That's white people's new nigga. That's the N word. That's the new N word. You're a DEI hire. It's like affirmative action of the new age, the 2020s. You're a DEI hire. How the fuck? She's the vice president. Like, oh man. I don't know, bro. It's just fucking ignorant, man. Ignorance, bro. But every election brings out the ignorance in everyone. You feel me? I'm not trying to sit up here and make this into an episode of CNN at all. I'm no political analyst. I'm just a nigga who watches the news and reads online. You feel me? I have my political opinions, but I don't know, man. Let me know, bro. Do you think honestly, objectively speaking, how do you think America will react to a black woman up against Donald Trump, given the strength of his and ferocity of his supporters? How do you think this is going? Although I do think it's kind of poetic, a prosecutor going up against a convicted felon. I think that's kind of funny, man. But I really would like to know, how do you think this is going to play out? How do you think this is going to play out? I think we're already starting to see it within the first few days. It's going to escalate from here. It's going to escalate from here, man. Moving on from politics, let's get into some fun stuff. College football just dropped this week officially on Sunday. Shout out all my cheap niggas that didn't want to pay no $130-something for the deluxe version. If you're anything like me, you waited till Friday to play that bad boy, and what a game! What a game! I'm totally dogging Road to Glory right now, man. I made my nigga 6'5", 225 pounds, quarterback, All-American, led Sarr Auburn. Led them to an undefeated season and a national championship. I don't want to toot my own horn, but beep. Oh man, no, I really do enjoy the game though. I want to play online, man. Add me on PSN, PlayStation Network at RealYSN, so I can try to spank some ass in college football. Granted, I'm only playing against the computer. So other niggas who just sit in their house all day and play the game, y'all might mop the floor with me, but I'm issuing a challenge. I like a challenge. I like a challenge. So if you think you could whoop my ass in college football 25, add me on PSN at RealYSN. Let's get in the field, man. Let's get in the field. I picked the Vols though. The first when I first loaded the game up, that was the first match that the game that I did play. I picked the Vols as my team, and I put them up against Hawaii simply because their rating was like 7. And fucking stepped on them niggas, bro. Wiped my ass with the motherfuckers, bro. I'm thinking like it was like 88-10. Didn't stand a fucking chance. Didn't stand a chance. Oh man, that's what I'd like to. That's what I'm. Anytime I have a bad day, I'm just gonna get on college football, pick the Vols, and just totally dominate a minuscule D3 team. Just to swing my dick around and show who's boss. Oh man. Oh, let's keep it moving though, man. Let's keep it moving. Some music came out over the weekend, man, that I actually got the pleasure to listen to, bro. Cold Cash finally dropped an album, man. It's been a while since Cold Cash has put out a project. He is from Memphis, Tennessee, man, a Tennessee native. And I've always been a big fan of Cold Cash, man. His Foolhardy tape back in 2018 when Abs tore the streets to fucking shreds, man. If you were in college when Foolhardy dropped, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Cold Cash has always been really, really hard, brother. Even back when he was Rico De Niro, always been hard. So, he partnered up with Hit Kid. Hit Kid, who's also a YSN Radio alumni. Shout out to the Bruz, man. Hit Kid was on the first season of YSN Radio. So he and Hit Kid tag team for his new mixtape album project. Cash Can't Always Stay Humble. And I will say, man, they killed this motherfucker, bro. Absolutely murdered this shit, man. Of course, Hit Kid with his beats, he's bringing in the Memphis influence, that crunk influence, man, bringing the pressure on the beats. And Cold Cash has one of the most extensive vocabularies excuse me, one of the most extensive vocabularies in hip hop, man. And he's just going in on every single song. Some of my favorites on here was Take 4, FNW, Tommy Hilfiger, Omega. Speaking kind of biased on Omega because he shouted out the Q's on that song, man. But Dirty Diana was a dope song. Understood and Overstood. Thangin'. You had G Baby in that video. I peeped the game on that one, man. Shout out to G Baby, lovely lady. But overall, man, fantastic project. I think, like I said, he has to put out a project in some time. So I think coming back this hard run was a very, very great way to bounce back out on the scene, man. So hats off to Cash, hats off to Hit Kid for the production, man. Y'all definitely did y'all's big one on that. Another one, taking it back to Nashville, man. My brother Lotus Music dropped his album over the weekend, Give Me My Flowers, man. Shout out to Lotus Music and Double Solid Entertainment. I think I shouted them out on a couple episodes ago, man. Always grinding. Anytime I'm back in the city, man, I'll always see them out pushing, grinding, networking, shaking hands, doing the whole thing, man. And Lotus actually just crossed campus, so I was DJing the Nashville Greek Picnic over the weekend, so he was out doing this thing with the Noose, man. So congrats to him on that, man. And congrats to him on his album. I got a chance to listen to it, man. Smooth track, brother. Give Me My Flowers, out now on all platforms. My favorite song on there was Soft Girl Era, man. So once again, shout out to local music, putting on for the 615, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. Make sure y'all go check him out. Give Me My Flowers, out right now. Go check that motherfucker out, man. It's going absolutely dumb. What else dropped over the weekend? Boss Man D-Lo. I've said it time and time again. Bossman D-Lo's hard as fuck, man. Huge D-Lo fan. Big Zaw, Mr. Pot Scraper. So he dropped his collab with Lil Baby over the weekend, PJ. That song is absolutely crazy. But to my surprise, he also paired it up with I Don't Want to Hear It, which was an unreleased leak that dropped, that leaked a couple weeks ago. Was floating around the internet, called Whole Goat. But he released it officially on all DSPs, called I Want to Hear It. That is probably my favorite Boss Man D-Lo song. That motherfucker goes hard. He says, chain hit like Tank Baby, look like I robbed a bank, babe. You got to go and listen to the song to see what I'm talking about, bro. Boss Man D-Lo really makes music I really don't know how to explain it, man. You feel me? Like, he just makes music about getting money and getting fly and getting bitches. He's not talking about murdering nobody, hitting no licks and nothing like that. You feel me? Like literally just getting fly and counting up some paper. I can get with that any day of the week, man. Boss Man D-Lo is going places, man. I'm a big fan, and so I was super happy to see he officially dropped the Whole Goat track, or I Don't Want to Hear It. Super happy to see that he dropped that over the weekend, man. That has been going platinum in the whip as well over the weekend, man. So that is all the music that I got a chance to check out over the weekend, man. Shout out Cash. Shout out Lotus Music. And shout out Boss Man D-Lo, man. 2 Tennessee niggas in the reviews this week, man. So I think we're doing pretty good, man. I got to get Lotus on the podcast as well, man. I'm going to send this episode to him. We got to line it up next time in the city, brother. But that's really all I had to talk about today, man. You know, just needed to update because I was talking all my shit last week about Bronny James. So, Justin, I'm going to send this episode to you, man. You better watch this shit and tell me thank you, man. I did a lot of research so I can talk proper shit about Alex Sarr and his abysmal performance in the Summer League, man. And please let me know, do you think Kamala Harris will be able to hold her own against Donald Trump and his legion of supporters, especially in today's climate with people are as bold as they possibly could be in this new era with DEI and all these new euphemisms for racism and shit, man? Do you think Kamala Harris can hold her own against Donald Trump in this year's election, man? So please let me know on that as well. And also, if you want an ass whooping in college football 25, my PlayStation Network gamer tag, Real YSN, come and get this work. Even though you might mop the floor with me, but I'm not going to tell nobody. I'm going to get on here and talk shit like I won anyway, because that's what I do. I'm the talker. Plain and simple. Who's gonna do something about it? I'm just playing. But that's it, man. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Until next time, same place. It's the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Make sure you check out all the other episodes, man. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, iHeart. If you're listening, if you're watching me, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, man. Hit the notification bell so you can get stay up to date with all episodes and interviews that's dropping as well in the future, man. Check out the website, ysnradio.com, and follow us on Instagram at ysnradio1 and on TikTok at YSN Radio. Until next time, same place. It's the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Let's go.